Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen and I am here with my design team layout for scrapbooking the day away. And here is the sketch that was created by the lovely AnnMarie Bryant. I saw the stars. It made me think of nighttime, sleepy time. So I thought that I would document this lovely picture of my grandson sleeping. I'm going to use this Die Cuts with a View Luna paper pad. I am really trying hard to use up my random paper pads that I have had in my stash for so long. I'm also trying to use up bits and pieces that are not parts of collections because I have so much stuff, you all. So I figured, why not get started in the beginning of the year? I've got some die cuts that I'm going to use to stick with that starry theme, and my circle punch by Creative Memories. So I've got my embellishments and papers. I have this super cute picture and this amazing sketch. So let's see how this goes. So I decided to pick this light blue background because it kind of leans into the whole starry night, but it's light, so I can use these darker and off-white papers for the rest of the embellishments. I just used my brand new Tim Holtz trimmer. Thank you, sister. And trim off the branding strip at the top. And then cut a double layer of picture mat. And this is double-sided, so I haven't decided if I want the lighter color on the closest to the picture or on the back. So I kind of flip those around back and forth a few times. And then I pull out my Big Shot and I die cut that doily right there with the stars for those two larger circular features or half circles towards the bottom left. And then I also use my die cut for the stars, and I use the wordy paper. I love having words like that on a layout. I love like text print and cursive print and all that kind of stuff with the words in the background. It just seems, I don't know, it just adds a little bit of, so I just like the way that it looks on layout. So these have wordy bits that are mostly talking about the stars and twinkle twinkle and something about the night. Like none of it really makes a whole lot of sense since like you can't really see a full sentence because they're cut out. But it all has things like shine, moon, stars, things like that that you can see in the words. So I use the back side of that wordy paper is this dark blue with the gold moons and stars. So I use that and make a 3-inch, I think it's maybe 3.5 inches. It's 3.5 inches, deep strip to go all the way across. And because I'm doing that, I decide to use the lighter color as the background for my picture and then the darker color in the forefront. Even though it was kind of tricky with this picture because typically with pictures, if it is a lighter picture, I will use a darker paper mat. And if it's a darker picture, then I'll use a lighter one to help lighten it up a little. Also to have that differential between the picture and the paper it's matted on. The bottom part of this is like my shirt, and my shirt's black, and the top part is light colored, like an off-white from where it's the carpet, like in the background. And so, I really had to decide what worked best for the rest of the layout. So because I wanted to use this dark blue strip, I figured the lighter color in the background would help all of that stand out a little bit better. So I hem-hawed around about this circle right here because in the sketch you can see there's an oval. I don't have a die cut for an oval. I know I can cut something on my Cricut if I wanted to, but I've already got like this circular feature with the doilies that I cut out with my Big Shot. And I really wanted whatever I put here to be big enough for my title. While the sketch calls for the title to be down in the bottom, I wanted to use this space here. It doesn't need a lot of journaling. It's just a picture of this cute baby sleeping. So I decided that I would just put the title there because I found this Cozy Vibes title that I do believe came from my friend Tara, the paper snob. She sent me a box of goodies and there were some titles and stuff like that in there, and I thought this fit perfectly. But I also have this Joann's Craft Essential 3D embellishment and that said dream. It is dated 2006, y'all. Okay, so really my goal for this year is going to be using old stash, using paper pads, and trying to go through as much of my collections as I have now without buying a whole lot of new things. Obviously, I plan on buying like cardstock, and I plan on buying an adhesive, but I really don't want to try and buy any new collections until I can get some space on my shelf and use up some of the stuff that I have. So I'm starting it off pretty good by using up lots of scraps this month with Baby Got Scraps, but I realize I didn't use a single scrap here. I actually made a couple of scraps, but that's okay. Because there will be plenty of me using up scraps in the future. But I date this. I put the stars on here. I went ahead, because I'm using that white circle that says Cozy Vibes, because it was going to help with that word, the little dream word's got the white on it. I wanted to go ahead and bring some white across, and so I put a white backing on that little banner up at the top right, so that it would like have that whole 3 bits of the white on this layout, so it wasn't like this one white circle just kind of standing out in the middle of nowhere. So, and then I bring these little gemstones in, and I have a whole lot of gemstones and enamel dots. I really want to start using again, because it's like I keep forgetting, because I use collections and I don't think to pull from other places. So, and then the little stripes she has at the bottom too, and I only make one, but I make it out of these gemstones. Another way to use up some things. So I do love the way this turned out. Lots of blue, lots of stars. I love documenting this sweet baby because, of course, he's so stinking cute. Doesn't really matter what I do with the layout because the picture is so darn cute. But anyway, I hope you will go and check out AnnMarie's website. The information will be in my description box. I adore her. She posts a new design team layout every Friday. And so you'll get to see that and the way that the design team creates with it. And then you get to go, try yourself. So I hope you'll go check that out. I hope you will give me a thumbs up if you like this video and or this layout. And I hope you all have a great day. I hope you get a chance today to do something you love with someone you love. And happy scrapping.